Hi guys, Dave here from Wolf in the Wilds. I got something a little different for you today. It's not a wild edible, and it's not a wild medicinal, but it is a useful little piece of information to have. Now, this here kind of looks like an apple tree. The leaves, quite similar. Even the tree itself does bear a slight resemblance, but it's not actually even a member of the apple family, I'm pretty sure. Although, it's called the hedge apple. It is also referred to sometimes as the Osage orange, something like that. Kind of a brain-like look to it, eh? Pretty neat. Now, what is so useful about this if you can't eat it? Well, similar to the milkweed plant, this is full of a latex. Most animals won't even eat these things. See that? That is just full of a really gross, sticky latex substance. So you definitely do not want to eat it. Even the inside has like a really neat, almost brain-like appearance. It's not very common around my area. Around the more prairie states of the U.S., that's I believe where you're going to find the majority of them. They are kind of rare. Had to clean all that gunk off of my knife. Did not want that on there too long. So, why is it useful? The Osage orange, or hedge apple, repels insects, like, fairly effectively. There are plants that do that. My mother's favorite are marigolds. She likes to plant marigolds all over the place. These things, if you were to harvest some off of a tree and just sort of slice them up a little bit and put them around the perimeter of your campsite, that will help keep bugs away, believe it or not. And that's why it's so useful. In the springtime, in Canada, in the area that I'm from, Muskoka, the black flies and the mosquitoes are merciless. Anything that can help, just help give you some relief, is always a good thing. And the hedge apple will help do that. As for the tree itself, the wood is somewhat rot resistant like cedar, but it's a hardwood and it's very dense. It's at least twice as strong as white oak. So it makes really, really good bows for hunting. think probably the only wood that's better for making bows that you're going to get, I think, is the yew tree. Because, you know, they have a lot of spring to them. This kind of does, but it's also very, very strong and resilient. So you can get a good bow made out of this wood. It's also good for other utilitarian purposes because of how strong and rot resistant it is. But, I mean, unless you're homesteading, you don't care that it's really, really good for fence posts and whatnot, which it is. But either way, from a survival standpoint, that's more or less what it's best for, making your bow out of. So, all in all, I mean, you know, you get a relief from the bugs. You get, you know, like a good, hard, rot-resistant wood that's very, very resilient. Not a bad tree to know about, even though you can't really get any food value out of it, any medicinal value out of it, anything like that. It's still good to know about. And now, once again, there was, oh, what was it? I never did find the answer either, and I did look. Oh, black walnut. Black walnut has a lot of iodine in it. And it was my thought that maybe, possibly, you might be able to use it before you filter the water. You might be able to use it to purify the water. I never actually got the answer to that. Much the same here, I've looked into it. Can the latex be used in such a way that maybe you could use it like a Band-Aid? I don't know. I haven't found any yes or no. You know, so like if I cut myself and, you know, I want to keep it sort of clean and dry, can I use that latex to smear over the cut? Maybe I've stitched it, or I've, you know, something or other. I'm not getting it inside, but I use it on the outside to keep it, you know, protected and whatever. I don't know. So if anybody knows the answer to the iodine question or the hedge apple, you know, let me know, please. Somebody, leave it in the comments, let me know, because I can't find a lot of information about that. So, there we are, hedge apple. Good plant to know about, good tree to know about, and yeah, I hope somebody has the answer that I can't find. We'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you're enjoying your week.